Hello and welcome to Cyber Tech Lab. I'm Grant Hunter. In this video we'll look at setting up a USB installation media called Ventoy. Now Ventoy is a little bit unusual in that rather than having a single installer on a USB stick as you would normally find, Ventoy allows you to install multiple from just one USB stick. I think it's a great tool, especially considering, you know, when you find USB sticks now, they're generally 32 gigs as like the smallest one, and I think it's such a waste of storage space to use a single 32 gig USB stick for an installer that probably only takes up 2 to 6 gigabytes of storage. Now there are things you can do in that instance to sort of get the extra storage out of it and put something on it, but every time you write a new installation to it, you just wipe the whole media. Whereas this, once you've installed Ventoy on the USB stick, it's there, and you have you're limited. You know, for the amount of ISOs you can have on it is just limited by the size of the stick. So if you have a 64 gigabyte stick or 128 gigabyte stick, you know, you can obviously store a substantial amount of different installer media on there. And yeah, I just think it's a great tool. So let's jump in and go and find it. So first of all, we're going to search for Ventoy. As you can see, that fortunately comes up as the first option. Click on that. This is met with the opening page. This image here actually gives you an idea of what it looks like when you're using it. So when you boot into the USB, you'll be presented with the Ventoy option screen, and this is where all of the ISOs that you've put onto the USB, you'll be able to choose one just by simply double clicking it. So let's go to downloads, and we can choose, we want the Windows copy, so that's going to take us to SourceForge, and we're going to select the Ventoy 1.1.07 windows.zip file. As you can see, the download will start shortly. Now while that's downloading, I'm going to show you something which is an important part of downloading executables or downloading files from sites. Many sites that for not all, but there are many that will provide a hash that you can check the integrity of the file that you've downloaded. So we're going to do that right now. Obviously I've downloaded the Windows zip file. We're going to copy this hash, open MD5 SHA checksum utility, paste that in there. Now you can either browse and go to the downloads folder and select the zip file that you want, or you can simply go to the downloads folder and you can drag and drop it onto the app. So let's take a look. Now we're going to verify, and you can see that the hash matches. So we can be confident that the zip file that is on the site is the one that we're getting. Okay, let's go. Now normally you would unpack that. Now I just did that earlier. I used 7-zip, so we just extract the files here, and you can see that that's extracted it there. Let's open the folder we've got, and we can see Ventoy to disk.exe. So we're going to open that executable. That's on my other screen, so I'll just bring that over. Now we can see it's chosen, which is absolutely fantastic, is the SanDisk Ultra 32 gigabyte USB stick. That's the target drive that we want to use. And I'm going to click install. Click yes to continue, and this is, I think, the only app installer I know that asks you to double check, but we're going to click yes because we definitely want to install Ventoy onto this USB stick. And that's done. So we're going to close that down. Oh, another thing I can probably show you with that is we go back here and we run that again. You can see that it's got Ventoy in package and Ventoy in device. And so this is a way of, if you download Ventoy again at a later date, you can always just check and make sure that you've got the most up-to-date package on your USB by clicking the update button here. So that's quite a cool little feature. Alright, so let's go to my PC, and we can see here now, G, this is Ventoy. Now this isn't the entire USB. There is a second partition of this, which is where all the bootloader information is on. But for the purpose of this, what we're going to do is go to this PC, go to Lab, Software, ISOs, and these are the ISOs that I want to put on here. You can probably get an idea of some projects that we're going to be doing over the next few episodes from this as well. And I'm going to copy those over. As you can see, it's got about 22 minutes to go, so I'm going to pause this recording and then we'll pick it up again once we get a little bit closer to the end. Okay, as you can see, they've all been copied over to that Ventoy USB, and there you have it. If we go back to the PC, we can see there's another 7 gigs left on that, so I can probably get another 1 or 2 ISOs depending on the size. In one of the next videos, we're going to start using some of these ISOs to start fleshing out our lab. Yeah, really get into some really cool stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.